Hi everybody, on in the greenhouse today again, and I need to plant, still transplanting, so I thought I'd just show another video. So I have seedlings ready to go here. I got sweet peppers, more eggplants, and sweet peppers here. And where's the label to that? Well, that's it. And they got to get in to a bigger containers, and that's what I'm doing today. I hope this video camera is showing properly. So anyway, so here I am. I got pre-mixed here again, and I'm gonna fill up the containers. There are other easier ways people do it, but this is the way I do it. I do it the lowest price, cheapest way possible, where you can still get good success from your planting. So it's got some rocks in it, don't it? And I like moist soil. I don't just stick the plants right into the container of dry soil right out of the bag. I put it in this 5-gallon pail here, mix it with water and some other green. Well, I use potting soil over there. That's the brand I use, is the Miracle Grow over there. I don't know if the camera picked it up, but I'll got a lot to do here. This is what I do during the winter because I have to get a jump on the growing season here in northern New Jersey. So you have to start your plants early. Now I started in my peppers in the beginning of February, and my eggplants, because I want to get a really good jump on it this year. It seems like I'm always late with it every year. So this would give us hopefully a head start on the growing season for here in the blueberry farm. And once they're kind of root bound all together there, but they'll come out. And once you get them transplanted, they really kick off, and they really take they need to have their legs spread out now. I'll continue to fill up my containers here. Now a lot of people are just starting to plant their seeds. And I just planted my tomato plants yesterday because beginning of February is too early, at least here where I am in my zone here. So tomato plants are planted now. The seeds, that is, not the plants. I grow all my stuff by seed. Seedlings are going to be transplanted today now. I just keep going back and forth till I get all these filled. There you go. A little more there. There we go. Okay, now I've got some peppers there, and I'll just keep them. So I'm going to get the peppers going here. Let's push that over so I got some place to work here. So with seedlings now, they are big enough to transplant. And I take the seedlings and I put my finger underneath them like that, lay them out somewhere, separate them, and I will put my finger in the soil and press the soil around them. Now, a container like this, you can actually put 2 seedlings in it and it will still have plenty of room to grow. So if you're limited on space, that's a way you can do it. That's how I've done it all these years, and it's worked well for me. Because I know a lot of you people are like me, you don't have a lot of room in your greenhouse or even your home. And this is the way that you can do it without taking up a lot of room. And it works well. Imagine if you went to your greenhouse and they had 2 plants in one container like that, you'd say, wow. Well, they do grow that way. See, look at that. And they're all gonna be, not only that, but I put 2 in like this because the container is larger. If one doesn't make it, you still have another plant that it will grow in there, and it should do well. Now these don't have secondary leaves on it. I talked about that in my past video, but they do have a good root system on it. It's a pretty good root system, so you can transplant your plants if they look like that. I'm trying to get a jump on this soil here because they're getting crowded, and I want to get them out of here, out of this little container into a larger container now. And this should work just fine. It's a lot of work if you get a chance to do it. It's a nice way to do it, where you like to grow all your own plants. I will be doing flowers the same way as I'm doing this way here. Right now I'm just getting a jump on these vegetables here. Here in my area, peppers take the longest to grow, and they need a good jump on getting your plants to grow earlier, because the season is not long enough if you don't transplant your plants now and grow it from seed. And this is the way to do it. So again, I'm laying them out like that, like so, and I'm putting 2 in each container. I don't need to do that, but it gives me more working room for the plants. Oh, it's cold out there today, and it just gives me a chance to work with more plants because I have more room. I'd say that these little container holders are about 1.5 inches wide, just to give you an idea of how big they are. You'll be surprised how they shoot up once they get into the new container. So, a little fact, did you know that peppers are a perennial in some areas? And they're annuals in my area. Isn't that something when you think about it? A lot of the stuff that's annuals are actually perennials in other areas. Tropical maybe, you know. And that's why we can grow peppers, but we had to plant them earlier in greenhouses or in your home. So when I go back in my house, I'm going to show everybody a really neat indoor greenhouse that doesn't take up room, and you can have a greenhouse. And because it's in your house, you don't have to heat it. So once I'm done doing this, I'm going to go in my house and show everybody that neat idea. I may have done it a little too much of the eggplants this year, but I really want to grow eggplants so bad. They're delicious, they're good for you, and you can do so much with them. So look at that. Now see how much plants I can put in one flat here. Look at that rock out there. Because I'm putting two seedlings in one container like this, and they will grow well that way. So when you plant peppers, they need a lot of evenly moist soil. Temperature's got to be controlled properly, or they take forever to grow. They're very sensitive, it seems like, to your surroundings. That's why it's important to keep their feet warm and their foot soil properly moistened. Okay, so there is all my peppers in the container now. I have more to plant, but let's see, the sun's starting going down, so I'm gonna close that door, keep it warm in here. I'm just in a t-shirt today in this greenhouse, but it's starting to get windy and colder out, so I just want to shut that door there. I'll just squeeze these in a little bit. I don't want to make another whole container. They'll do all right. You know, isn't I terrible? I'm just squeezing them in here. Well, it's all right to do that. They're not going to go off for sale to anybody. That's just for me. Okay. Oh, that's a nice one. I want to get that one in. Okay, so where are we going to put this last one here? Where do you want to go? Let's see. Oh, yeah, you go right there. Okay. There'll be more I have to do yet. Okay, so then I take a label, and of course I label it. And now I'm going to go for the eggplants. And they need to be transplanted badly, so just move that over, move this over. Okay, if I don't drop the whole thing, that would be a disaster, wouldn't it? I had that happen early. Okay, so there you go. There you are. You're hiding behind me. Okay. Ooh, this one got dry. Oh, man. Okay. Eggplants are getting planted now. They'll be happy to be in their new home. And once again, like I said, the soil I put in these containers are already moistened. I don't like to just put plants right in the dry soil and then you expect to water it in, and it just repels right off. This is the best way to do it. You just take a pail like this. I use a 5-gallon pail. Dump your soil in there and mix it up with water, and you got a really good mixture to do your seedlings. And they will grow well because they're already going into a moist environment. Okay. I usually like to knock off three of these flats a day. And when the weather's crappy outside, like it is now, it's a good time to do it. You know, cold and windy and snow on the ground. I have a lot of work. I got still prune the blueberries, which I get a little late on that, but you still can do it yet in March. But this is a good time to do this because it's warm in here. And see, as you can see, it's 75, almost 80 degrees in this greenhouse. That's something. No heat on. It's all heated from the sun by that's Fahrenheit, the temperature I just mentioned. It's peaceful in the greenhouse here today. And work in here all day to plant my plants. And later on, they will come out and go in the garden. Let's get this whole handful out of here. Wow, I got a lot to transplant here yet. Do not want to waste any. As I'll take a seat here. Nice to have a stool in your greenhouse or to sit on too, because you stand all day, and you know, for me anyway, it really gets me. It's not good to just stand like that. You know, you can get leg problems. They should perk up now that they're in a moist soil now. They got a little dry. I have to check that. I don't know how they got so dry. It's all right, yeah, but that can't go. It can't happen like that. So many here squeezed together. A lot of greenhouses have special seeding machines that instead of like I do, I plant seeds in a little container like this and they all grow together. Well, you have to get them out right away. A lot of the greenhouses will jump over this process here because they have a machine that takes each little seed and will precisionally plant in a container, so you don't have to do all this thinning out and retransplanting, and you're just done, you know. And it's what a neat idea. I looked up those vacuum seeders are called, and it wouldn't be a good. I mean, I would love to have one. Oh my goodness! If I could find one for a cheap price, I would get it one. But for me, this is the cheapest way I can do it for me right here. But it's so neat to see how these big greenhouses grow their plants that way. They have, because they would have a machine that would line up with your container here to have different plates, and it's the things that the machine sucks the seeds up into a little tiny hole, holds it there with a vacuum, and then they take the the plate and they flip it over onto your seedling container, release the vacuum, and the seeds drop right into place, and they you're done. And they you eliminate all this retransplanting here. It's just a lot of work to do this way. Again, if I've seen one out there for a cheap price, I would probably get one. And you'd be surprised how much different greenhouse tools there are out there. Just amazing. But this is the way I do it, and I'm sure a lot of you people out there do it this way too. Because you don't have a big greenhouse, you don't have a lot of money. I don't know if you need a lot of money to buy one of those, but they are out there, and they do the job that way. So that's how your local greenhouse people do it. They have vacuum planting seed planters, and they suck the seed up into a template or plate or something, and it's actually used with a vacuum. A shop vac actually is most of them they use like that. And when they get the seeds lined up on little plates, the plate that the template, they flip it over and release it, and the seeds come out right into the container. Well, I got a lot more to do, as you can see, everyone here, and no sense keeping the camera rolling because I think that would be pretty boring. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to go in the house now, and I'm going to show you a neat indoor greenhouse. So come on with me. I'm going to show you right now. And I'm going to take a few of these with me here. Okay. All right, let's go in my house, and I'll show you how you can grow plants in your house. Okay, so I'll be right back. Plants don't go nowhere. You stay right there. Okay, let's go. I need that label. Okay. Okay, I'm going. Let's go. Okay, I am in my house, and I just want to show everybody these neat greenhouses that you can have in your own room or house or whatever. And these are little vinyl greenhouses, and they open up like that. And I'm gonna light up this here because I'm putting, there we go. And I'm gonna put a couple of these in here, like so. Look at that. And they have nice lighting. They grow really well in this here. And it stays at a good temperature and humidity. And your house is already heated, so that's the heat. Here's the other one. As you can see, I have all kinds here. Look at that. Isn't that something? So that's how I do it. And you can see that they're great. They are really great to start your seedlings in. And they don't cost a lot of money. I mean, you can get them for between $25 to $50. I've seen as much as $75, but yeah, they're out there in all different prices. Just have to research. and they hold a lot. I mean, this is 6 feet tall here, these greenhouses. So I just thought I'd show everybody a neat idea. I just want to throw at everyone, and what you can do in your own home. And they really are a neat way to start your plants in your own home. And they keep it confined, as you can see, and moistened like that. See how moist that is in there? So anyway, I thought I'd show everybody. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please stop by again. I'd love to see you stop by my channel more often. I do a lot of how-to videos. It's just so much I do on this channel to make it enjoyable for everybody. And I'd love you to, I really like you to subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it. And like, share, and have any comments, let me know. So how does that go again? Everybody says the old saying, please subscribe, like, and share. If you have any comments, let me know. Okay, so there you are, everybody. Thank you very much, and stop by again. Bye for now.